The young social media entrepreneur. We've seen it everywhere. The person that claims they have $10 million worth of real estate at the age of 21.
So I recently just hit a pre-tax net worth of $100,000 as a 16-year-old kid.
Or the Forex guy who just spams his online course in your Instagram comment section. We sometimes see these people and think, wow, that must be really nice. Some of us feeling inspired and others with a little bit more resentment. And no, I'm not even gonna lie, I've been going through this too. Sometimes I'll come across some Forex guy's Instagram page flexing his new BMW and be thinking to myself like, damn, why don't I got a multi-billion-dollar business? Why don't I have investments in stocks and NFTs? You know what I'm saying? What am I doing wrong with my life? You know, shit, time to go ask my mommy for $10 and invest in NFTs. I have a friend of mine that also somewhat went through the same exact thing. My friend was telling me how his girl's dad said to them, which was something like, you're going to live in that basement forever and never be anything in life. Then I thought in my head, I'm like, damn, that's pretty messed up. But then I was like, wait, hold up. Aren't y'all barely 19? Like, why is this man expecting 19-year-old kids to have a full-fledged out career? You know, so with the invention of social media, it's very easy to compare ourselves to the 16-year-old Twitch streamer who's making $20K a month, or the TikTok girl with 5 million followers doing... So I have a lot of friends in their 20s who are going through like a little early 20s life crisis type of thing, where they're realizing they're like 23 years old, they're 24. They feel like they're getting old and haven't done enough with their lives yet. I'm not even in my 20s, but I'm just here to tell you that's how your 20s are supposed to be. We passed the era where people graduate from high school, then get married at 19, buy their first house at 21 with a $50 mortgage, and then have 4 kids by the age of 23. Which honestly, I have no idea how that works, but we're way past that era. Nowadays, a lot of people are just taking their time with a lot of things. Your 20s is a time where you're just going through a rebirth, self-discovery, trying new hobbies and new skills, and meeting new people. But trust me, with that being said, it's still very easy to actually waste your 20s with the constant distractions around us. A lot of people go through their early and mid 20s completely directionless. And I believe that, you know, it's totally okay if you don't know what your purpose is, but it's not okay if you're not doing anything to change it. A lot of people say they don't know what they want to do with their lives, yet those are the same people who don't leave their comfort zones, who are always going out, always wasting their time on social media. Like, do you see the pattern here? You can't discover something you're not seeking to find out. This is also how I see it. Every single one of us has 2 lives, your AM life and your PM life. Your AM life is the first 18 years of your life. Your PM life is anything after 18. I believe your life doesn't truly start until you enter your PM. First 17 years of your life don't really count as much because the real world is still filtered from you. And most of the choices you make in your life aren't even your own choices. Most of them are made by your parents, your teachers, other adults in your life, guardians. Your actual life doesn't start until you graduate high school. Once you graduate high school, then your real life clock starts. So yeah, in my AM life, I'm technically like I'm 19 years old, but in my PM real world life, I'm only 2 years old. And being 2 years into the real world, it's like, what do I expect myself to accomplish? Only being 2 years after since I graduated high school, like, of course I don't got a multi-billion-dollar business. Like, I'm 2 years old. And even though, yes, I'm 19, but in my PM life, I'm 2 years old. It's as if I'm actually 2 years old. Because just like a 2-year-old, you're clueless, but observable, exploring and doing things, and just seeing what's good for you and what's bad for you, what you like, deciding where you stand based on your influences. But instead of your parents and teachers being your influences, the world and life is your teacher and influences. So this is just a reminder for anyone who's feeling behind in life. First, we have to define what feeling behind means to you. Every single person has their own definition of what feeling behind in life means. For me, I'm about to enter my 3rd year in college, but I'm planning on switching my major, which is making me feel like I'm hella behind in life. So after we realize what's considered behind to us, we need to stop socially comparing ourselves. So we need to stop socially comparing ourselves and bring all the focus back onto us. It's so easy to forget about the path that we're on and everything that we've done for ourselves when we're constantly distracted by everything else someone else got going on. Remember that life isn't a race. Like, it sounds so cliche, but I promise you, it's the most cliche quotes that hold the most truths. Life isn't a race, and it's super important that you're grateful for everything that you've been through up until this current moment. Unless you're 40 years old, still living in your mom's basement, then go talk to like a life advisor or some shit, because I don't know what to tell you at that point. But anyways, this video isn't for the 40-year-olds or whatever. This video is for people who are more around my age, a little bit younger, a little bit older. So with that being said, there's no such thing as getting behind in life, only if you are actively doing things that are going to get you to the places that you want to go, or even still discovering what you want to do. Live in the present moment, enjoy your journey that you're about to embark, be grateful and excited for the current things that you possess, and stay 100 with yourself.